Preston, let's see, you had 9 rebounds. I think you had 7 in the first half. I know CB was in here the other day, like, saying that basically, like, the rebounding effort as a team on Wednesday was not acceptable. You guys just, on the whole, out-rebounded them the entire game. I think, let's see, they only had 6 offensive rebounds. How much of that was a focus these past few days? And, just kind of talk about that effort on the class for you personally and the whole team.
Definitely. I wasn't hitting shots, so I had to go get it somewhere else. And this week we were just emphasizing rebounding because what we did on Wednesday, that wasn't enough. And that's ultimately what came down to the win today.
And Justin, to get back out there and, you get off to a pretty fast start and then kind of deal with some foul trouble and things, just, how are you feeling? And how do you kind of build off this one to I guess, get back into rhythm and play down the stretch here?
It was definitely good to get a win, but just trying to get my feet wet, just trying to do anything out there I can do. Unfortunately, I got into foul trouble, just lost a little bit, some wind out there. Got to get my wind back a little bit, but it was good fun to be out there and just playing basketball again, missing 3 games, and I never missed college game before being hurt, so this is just a different path for me. But it was good to be out there with the fellas and end out with a win, and it was amazing to make both of those free throws at the end, to kind of get our team up, late shot clock. So, yeah, proud of our guys, and we can do that.
Yeah, and then obviously you got those 3 buckets early. Then you're not playing kind of like your regular minutes. Well, what's it like to step up there with the game on the line to shoot 2 free throws? Like, with any nerves going through you at that point? Or
yeah, it was nerves, but man, I love my teammates to the point where it's like I love them to death, and I just want to be there for them. So if it's me knocking down 2 free throws, making a big play, I would do anything for these guys. So yeah.
Gentlemen, with the amount of minutes that Egbele is getting out there now, particularly the last couple of games, how is that changing the dynamic on the court and opening up some opportunities for you?
Man, he's doing great. Shout out Kose, man. He's just opening the floor up. He's a great driver. He can also shoot. He hit a couple threes today, but he's just a great driver. He knows how to get people open. He's just stretching the floor out. When he's in there putting Brad to the 2, it just gives us more star power to just get everybody open and hit shots. So, shout out to Kose on that.
The ankle today, you mentioned you felt pretty good about it. Any troubles with it at all?
A little bit, but it was just good to be back out there. It's way better than what it was a couple of days ago. So I'm just, fighting through that and just taking every day one at a time. So yeah, thank you, sir.
Could you guys talk a little bit about that start to defense in the second half? I think you guys turned them over about 5 times in 5 minutes, and just how that was able to help you guys get a W today.
I would say we emphasize defensive stops every day in practice. We start off practice with a kill every day, so that means 3 stops in a row. Every time we mess up, we restart until we get 3 stops in a row every day in practice.
And then for either of you, Justin, I know you weren't playing on Wednesday, but how did you guys see just the team as a whole respond to how you guys shot from the charity stripe on Wednesday to be able to go, I think, 15 to 17 today?
Just to keep working. We're not going to stop working, win or loss, so we just kept going into practice, getting the reps up, coach telling us what's right and what's wrong and what we need to do in practice, and we're still going to shoot it. We're a great shooting team, so we're going to keep doing the same thing and put our mind to.
Preston, I know Coach has kind of said with all the extra minutes you've been getting, it's kind of like having you drink water out of a fire hose. Throughout this stretch, since you've been in that starting lineup, how have you kind of seen yourself continue to develop your game? What are you liking so far at this moment?
I would just say I'm getting more comfortable out there as the time goes on. Early on I wasn't really playing that much, but the more I'm getting out there, the more comfortable I feel, and I just love my teammates, so just going out there and competing for them every day.